students. Today we will discuss about the ozone depletion in the stratosphere. In your previous period, you have been studied about the global warming and the greenhouse effect. So greenhouse effect is the natural phenomenon which want to keep the earth's temperature approximately 15 degrees Celsius at an average academic year by allowing ultraviolet rays inside the atmosphere by maintaining heat. That is the natural process. So due to the human activities, the ozone depleting gas, or we can say greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, water vapors. These are considered to be as the greenhouse gases. What they do is they will be released by human being, by automobile vehicles, industrial effluents, by cutting down the trees could not absorb those poisonous gases. These all are a cycle. But what they do is, whatever they were going to be coming the ultraviolet rays, infrared rays from the sun, they trap the packet full of energy which is present in them will become lost inside. So automatically the temperature increases. So it is said to be as warming up of Earth's crust due to greenhouse gases is called as greenhouse effect. Right now, and this is going to be used specifically for production of vegetables, but it become a natural phenomenon due to the human activities, due to the increase in the gases. Which gases? Greenhouse gases. Which are those greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbon, nitrous oxide, along with water vapors. So they trap the energy, automatically the increase in the Earth's temperature. This is a natural phenomena, as I said. Otherwise the Earth would become freeze and reduced into minus 18 degrees Celsius, 18 degrees Celsius, minus 18 degrees Celsius. There was no water at all. If this greenhouse effect could not take place, natural phenomena. Balance should be there. Greenhouse gases and oxygen and atmospheric gases should be balanced. If greenhouse gases increase, warming up of Earth's crust taking place. So it is called as a greenhouse effect. Due to this greenhouse effect, Earth's crust getting warming up of Earth's crust due to greenhouse effect is called as global warming. So ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ತಾಪಮಾನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ದಿಂದ ಆಗದಪ್ಪ ತಾಪಮಾನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. What is this global warming? As you learned now that warming up of Earth's crust due to greenhouse effect, right? That is called as the global warming. And what is greenhouse effect? Warming up of Earth's surface due to greenhouse gases. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸದ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ. So that global warming, let us we will go for consider this is the Earth. Yes, the Earth is elliptical. You know very well that on that it is a ball-like structure, oval, and spinning around the sun, rotating and spinning around the sun. And the sun is stagnant, it is a star, and however the days and nights along with the year will take place, that you know very well. Here what happens on the Earth, approximately 200 kilometers of atmosphere is present, and these atmospheres are divided into 4 distinct regions. Like the two important we are discussing here. The one, as you know very well, lithosphere, ionosphere, troposphere, stratosphere. We forget about the lithosphere and ionosphere. We will go for troposphere and stratosphere. Troposphere is the upper part. Troposphere is the bottom part, and stratosphere is the upper part of the ozone. Atmosphere. Right? Here, atmosphere. Around this, there will be the ozone. Ozone is nothing but it is O3, means oxygen. This is oxygen. This is oxygen. Three oxygen atoms are joined together in this way. Oxygen, O3, ozone. Like that, this one again, this is ozone layer. Can you consider? This is the ozone layer. The thickness of the ozone layer is very high above the stratosphere. Right? The importance of this ozone is it filters the radiations like ultraviolet radiations, infrared radiations, cosmic rays. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಇದು, ಗ್ರಹಣ ಆದಾಗ ಕಾಸ್ಮಿಕ್ ರೇಸ್ ಗಳ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ರಹಣಗಳನ್ನ ಬರಿಗಣ್ಣಿನಿಂದ ನೋಡಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನೋ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನೋ ಬ್ಲೈಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್. ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ. ಗ್ರಹಣ ನಡೆದಾಗ ನೋಡಬಾರದು ಬರಿಗಣ್ಣಿನಿಂದ. Because the rays, you know very well, that may contain ultraviolet rays, UV rays, or that may be infrared rays, far infrared rays, you know very well. So ultraviolet rays, UVA, UVB, that what we consider high wavelength containing rays. They are very high wavelength. They may cause the mutation. They break up the DNA and the protein bonds present in between them. Who breaks up ultraviolet rays? To whom they break up? The bonds which are present in between the DNA molecules as well as the protein. So there has a chance of getting mutation. So this is the concept. Let me to tell you, we are discussing about the ozone. Ozone is nothing but O3, oxygen 3 atoms combined together form, and this is the thick gaseous layer around the atmosphere. Atmosphere the suttuvaridiದೆ. What is its function? It filters the high radiation one. That is the job of the ozone. Right? Now what happening here on the earth's surface? Human beings are there like this, and they were going to be using the vehicles. Two-wheeler vehicles they will use. There is no production of the smoke, industrial production, burning of a fossil fuel. All those were going to be entering. So like a carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, nitrogen dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon, methane, along with the water vapors. These are considered to be as a greenhouse gases. What they do? They trap that energy-rich particle. They never allow the go back. So automatically atmosphere increases. That is the one. And here during ozone depletion in the stratosphere, this is the stratosphere, this is the troposphere. What happens in this troposphere? Chlorofluorocarbons will be there, which are produced mainly due to the refrigerator, air cooler, air condition, AC. From that chlorofluorocarbon will release. That chlorofluorocarbon enters into the stratosphere. That chlorofluorocarbon enter into the stratosphere, and the ray which is enter inside will release this chloride ion. That is going to be break down. Chlorofluorocarbon, chlorine ion attached with the fluorine along with the carbon, so it is a chlorofluorocarbon. You will be knowing very well about the molecular structure, molecular formula of this chlorofluorocarbon. What happens? Those ultraviolet rays break down this chlorofluorocarbon and release chloride ions. And these chloride ions break down the ozone and make it into the molecular oxygen. Chloride ion produced from the chlorofluorocarbon due to the ultraviolet rays penetrated from the sun breaks down the ozone layer into molecular oxygen. This is the concept. And what happens? The ozone is thinning. ಥಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಝೋನ್ ದಪ್ಪಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮೊಲೆಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಥಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಝೋನ್ will takes place. There it is considered to be as a hole called as a black hole. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ರಂಧ್ರ ಬಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಂದಕ ಬಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. It is nothing but the ozone layer is not there. Thinning of ozone layer is there. Why? Because of this activity. Understand? So ozone depletion takes place towards the Antarctic region, North Pole. So high wavelength rays penetrating directly and atmosphere getting warmer. That is why every century 0.6 degrees Celsius is increasing due to this ozone depletion. What is the effect of it? Many effects are. One is, you know very well, El Nino effect. El Nino effect. Second one is the glaciers depletes, snow depletes. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಪರ್ವತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸ್ನೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಲ್ಟ್ ಆತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಪರ್ಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. You know very well that the three states of elements, like three states will be there: solid, liquid and gaseous state. The water has the capacity of functioning all these. When it becomes solid, the size becomes less. When it is liquid, you know very well, it produces a huge quantity. That is the problem of it. So El Nino effect, polar glaciers, melting up of polar glaciers, increase in the atmospheric temperature. These are the effect of ozone depletion. Then how can they have been controlled? Very simple. Decrease the ozone depleting gases, specifically like a chlorofluorocarbon. Decreasing chlorofluorocarbon gas. That is the one. Second, afforestation. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವುದು, afforestation. Third, decrease deforestation. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕಾಡನ್ನ ಕಡಿಯೋದನ್ನ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. But in your textbook they says decrease means we can cut. So we don't know how we were going to be. So these are the things what we were going to be. Imagine if that the ozone layer, which is going to become hole, means thinning of the atmosphere, from that penetration of ultraviolet rays, and these ultraviolet rays directly enter into the eye. The eye containing a cornea, and that cornea is going to be getting blind. That is called as a snow blindness. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ನೋಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವು ಜನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಗಾಗಲ್ ಹಾಕೋತಾರೆ, ಗ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಹಾಕೋತಾರೆ. ಶಹಾಪುರದಾಗ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆದ್ರೂ ಗಾಗಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೋತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಹಾಕೋತಾರೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು? ಬಿಸಿಲು ಬೀಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೋತಾರೆ. 8 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ, ಕ್ಯಾಪ ತೆಗೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಜನ. 8 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ, ಬೈಕ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಕಪ್ಪು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ. Why they are going to be using goggles? That is, goggles are used to avoid snow blindness, to protect your cornea by continuous penetration of ultraviolet rays in the eyes, which is containing cornea, become deplete. That is called as snow blindness. So here the ozone is the one. And as you know very well, consider this is the atmosphere, and from here to the ozone, the columns they were going to be using, and they are going to be used. Dobson unit is the unit which is used to measure ozone. Most important question for 1 mark it is. Dobson unit is used to measure the ozone. And many protocols has come. One among that is Montreal Protocol. Montreal Protocol in the year 1987 in Montreal city of Canada. Canada ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಮಾಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಿಟಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ 1987ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಗೆ ಮಾಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಯಾರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಅದು ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? Controlling emission of ozone depleting gas. Who is ozone depleting gas? CFCs. ಲಂಡನ್ದಾಗ ಮತ್ತು ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇಟಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರೆಫ್ರಿಜರೇಟರ್ ನ ವಿಂಡೋದಿಂದ ರೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ಜನ, ಎಸಿನ ಕಿತ್ತು ರೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಜನ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಾಂಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೋಕಾಲ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಾಗ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು ಇಡಕತ್ತಾರ. ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಪಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಗಡಿಗೆಗಳಿದಾಗ ಕುಂಬಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ ಗಡಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ತಣ್ಣನೆಯ ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಬಹುದು, ತಂಪಾಗಿ ಅಡಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನ ಇಡಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕುಕ್ಕರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದ, ಅದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡದ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೈನ್. ವಿ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಿನ ಸ್ಪಾಯ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಳಾದ. ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಯಾರು ಹಾಕೋತಿದ್ರು? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹಾಕೊಳಕತ್ತಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಇರುವ ಸಭ್ಯತೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. Like Montreal Protocol, like that Kyoto Protocol, which is taking place in Kyoto of Japan in the year 1983. There they have been made it to reduce greenhouse gases, to decrease the greenhouse gases. Kyoto Protocol in Kyoto city of Japan. And to decrease the ozone depleting gases, Montreal Protocol in the year 1987 in Montreal city of Canada has been taken into the existence. Right? The rest of other part of this chapter we will be discuss it into the next. Okay? Thank you one and all.